Dear students and friends, in this video I am going to solve a typical problem in which an electrical light is suspended under equilibrium condition. So the problem is something like this. An electric light fixture of weight Q equal to 40 Newton is suspended as shown in the figure. Determine the tensile forces S1 and S2 in the wires BA and BC if their angles of inclinations are shown in the figure. So now we have to find these tensions. This will be under tension, this is under tension, these two are the wires, and this is the weight of the bulb. Q is the weight of the bulb, that is 40 newtons, that is acting downward direction. Tensions will be in the opposite direction, in the upward directions like this. So in the initial stage, first we have to draw the freeboard diagram. To draw the freeboard diagram, we have to get the angles properly. So that's why I will take one horizontal and I will call that as x-axis. I will take one vertical, I will call that as y-axis. Then here this angle is 45 degrees, means automatically this angle will be 45. Because this is vertical, this making some angle, this 45 means this will be 45 like this. This is 45. In the same way, if this angle is 60 means this angle will become 60. This will become 60. Okay. In this way, first identify the angles with respect to x and y directions. Then assume the tension here in this cable AB is S1, tension in cable BC is S2. Okay. Now the free body diagram will be something like this. The force is acting in the downward direction, that is weight of the bulb 50 Newton. The tension in the strings is in the opposite directions, in the upward directions. So AB is S1, BC is S2. This angle is 60, this angle is 45, already identified. Now take sigma fx equal to 0. This is in the equilibrium condition, that's why sigma fx equal to 0 you have to take. Then now observe here, this cos component S1 cos 60 will be along x-axis. So that is S1 cos 60, that is positive x. If you observe the S2, this is making 45 degrees with respect to y-axis, not with respect to x-axis. That's why here S2 sin 45 will be along x-axis in the negative direction. S2 sin 45 will be along negative x direction, that I am writing somewhere here. So that is sigma fx equal to 0. From this you can get the S1 value. S1 value equal to S2 sin 45 by cos 60 you can write. Now substitute the sin 45 value and cos 60 value. If you simplify, you will get S1 equal to 1.414 S2 you can get. Okay. Next. Now take sigma Fy value. So that means we have to take the forces in y direction. So that is equal to S1 sin 60, that is upwards positive S1 sin 60. This S2 is making 45 degrees with respect to y axis. That's why S2 cos 45 will be along positive y. S2 cos 45 will be along positive y. This Q is acting along the y direction, but in the downward direction means negative y. That's why minus Q equal to 0. Okay. Now you can simplify this. S1 value you can substitute. Already we have determined the S1 value and Q value are known. Those two you can substitute here. Once you substitute it here in the entire equation, unknown parameter is S2. Then solve for S2. So just take S2 as common here, and on the other side you will get 50. S2 equal to 50 divided by this value, then that will be around 25.89 newtons you will get. In this way very easily you can get S2. Once S2 is known, you substitute that S2 value here, then automatically you will get S1 value. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.